Hey y'all, and welcome to the Birmingham real estate market update. We've been coming to you every week of this coronavirus shutdown and now recovery. This is actually the 27th week covering the Birmingham market as well as the larger picture economic happenings and economic stimulus that's been going on. So today we are going to look at the Birmingham numbers for the last week and compare that to the same week the previous year, and then cover just a couple high-level points for the broader national economy, some developments that actually just happened today that could prove to create some uncertainty in the coming days. So we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Rob Drum. I'm a real estate broker at eXp Realty here in Birmingham, Alabama. My contact information is in the description below if you want to reach out to me for any reason at all. And I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel. Again, I've been doing this for 27 weeks and will continue to do it to keep you updated on the Birmingham market as well as major happenings in our country as a whole. So last week we had 701 closings, and that compares to the same week the previous year at 746. So a slight decline, although as I've said before, these numbers usually get revised higher as more closings get uploaded into our MLS system. So you can see that happened last week. Got about 60 more than I originally reported, getting us closer to the 555. So we'll probably end up close to 746 for last week, right in line with the same week the previous year. I think the biggest story of this entire 27 weeks we've been doing this is the decline in available listings. And I think that may finally be starting to stabilize and kind of level off that downward trend of active listings. As you can see, for September, we kind of held steady, bounced around here in the 3,100 range, and now this week we were at 3,203 active available listings. So the constant decline in inventory may be leveling off. Only time will tell, but that's kind of what it looks like might be happening, which is great if you are out there looking for a home. It's been a rough summer for people who are trying to buy, especially if they have a mental block against paying list price or above. That was really tough to do this summer, to get anything below list price. So that is hopefully starting to ease up for all of us involved in the real estate market. And you can see here the number of homes that are under contract dropped drastically, and that's likely because this is kind of a high number of closings. So we had 400, almost 500 last week, but then this jumped up to 700 and hopefully cleared out a lot of homes that were under contract. Closings also tend to kind of pile up around the end of the month. So this period included the last day of the month when a lot of closings happen. So yeah, the overall, I think, interesting numbers to see the inventory level off. Next week, we will get to see the full numbers for the month of September, and paying really close attention to the appreciation numbers, because in July and August, we had double-digit appreciation numbers, which is just incredible for our market. It's very inflated, very high appreciation numbers, between 12 and 15%, depending on what you look at, but very strong. And to see if that continues in September, I'm going to be very curious to see that, as well as how we look for the month in terms of closings and the volume of closings year over year, and the number of listings that have come on the market, just exactly how those have changed. So that'll be great to see next week. On the economic and stimulus front, still a little bit light on the information this week. This actually happened today, that President Trump tested positive for coronavirus. If you've been watching the news at all, you've probably heard that. That creates some uncertainty. Stocks reacted slightly to that uncertainty, but really going forward through the election season over the next month, that uncertainty, as this whole year has been, could really cause some interesting changes, some interesting adjustments for all of us. So could be a big development there. And then the stimulus bill in Congress still getting talked about, still in gridlock. It does sound like they may be making some progress worth noting, at least agreeing that they want to get to a bill and need a bill, but still nothing certain. Stay tuned. I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel. I will keep you updated on that bill and on everything happening in the Birmingham real estate market. I thank you for watching this week, and I will see you next week.